Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Fire Force Chapter 197. When we last left our heroes, we rescued Obi, but beyond that, everything's not going very well. Not even Benimaru was able to do any damage to Dragon, and according to Haumea, the White Clads have everything they need to start the Evangelist Grand Apocalypse plan. So yeah, things aren't going hot, but we saved Obi. Yeah. Let's jump right on into Chapter 197, Farewell. We're fit to burst, with the Fireball Brothers 3 is our cover picture. 3, Pusu Pusus. Yeah, let's just jump right on in. Meanwhile, so we open in Asakusa. The gang are still flying into Asakusa on the Matoys. Conroe and a couple of Company 7 guys are just kind of there watching them. He's back? Looks like he's with Company 8. What about Obi? Conroe asks. And we see at some point Benimaru was taking off his mask. In case it wasn't incredibly obvious. I mean, they already said it last time. And we see that Obi is there riding with Shinra on his back. And Benimaru and Joker both land in the street. I mean, Moonlight Mask! One of the guys comes up to him, calls him Moonlight Mask. After the mask is off, knock it off. We've got wounded. Give him some help. Conroe goes over to Obi. Is Shinra alright? Yeah, he's fine, thanks. Nothing life-threatening. We see Shinra's, peaceful sleeping face. We've got a serious injury over here. Hurry! And it's Arthur, who's, after his attack by Dragon, he has this huge, gash in his shirt. Hang in there, Arthur. We've stopped the bleeding with first aid spray. Give him some treatment. Get him somewhere he can rest, and keep him steady. I'm off to examine the others. And we see that, that doesn't look like Arthur, because he looks like some... Oh, that's probably Shinra, who's being carted off, on the stretcher. And Obi looks off as Shinra goes. And Obi, turns to Benimaru. I appreciate you taking us in. If you hadn't showed up, it would have been over for us. Well, we did exchange sake cups. What the hell happened to the Empire? After that, he just, snaps into business. Tell me what's going on. And then back in Guardhouse 7, the Holy Saul Temple and the Evangelist Goons have joined forces. As a result, we of Company 8 have been excommunicated from the Empire. Conroe turns to Benimaru. Your hunch was dead on, Waka. Always had a poor gambler's instinct. Now, of all times. Is all that really true? Indeed. Captain Burns of Company 1 has become a martyr. You said he was done in by a demon. Was it that doppelganger Hibana was talking about? I can't say why, but the White Cloud were trying to summon a demon. And Conroe responds to that, putting a damper on a man-to-man struggle. Pathetic. The murder of Captain Burns. The sin will fall on Company 8, I suppose. If so, the bond between the Empire and the White Clouds will only strengthen. Just about the worst situation possible, then. What reason did Burns have for joining in the fight? Because Company 8 was excommunicated? Nah, he wasn't the type. So it seems like Benimaru is answering his own question there, but his face doesn't quite match an answering his own question kind of deal. I don't know. I mean, I've already gone into detail about why Burns joined in the fight in previous videos. But I mean, Benimaru only really met Burns... I mean, they've met in, captain's meetings, and then during the Saul Temple arc. But that wasn't really a long meeting, and he was hardly the focus of those scenes. That was a very, Joker and Burns kind of scene. But anyway, we then check in on Station 4. And Ogun goes up to Pan. Captain Pan, is this right? And Pan blows his whistle in response. First Captain Hogg, and now Captain Burns has died? What the hell is happening to the Empire? Company 8 are our comrades. We're just going to keep our mouths shut? Relax, Ogun. Are we just going to abandon Company 8? And Pan blows his whistle at him. Ogun, I need you to listen. We can't afford to have more victims like you two. So, like those two, I mean. So that means we're going to help Company 8. Back in Company 1, at the Cathedral, we see the 3 lieutenants are leading a prayer service. Before that, though, just to talk about this Company 4 scene, Company 4 is now we now have 3 out of the 5 companies are joining this like rebellion against the Empire. And judging by this scene, we're switching to Company 1, and this focus on Hoyan and Karim. I can't imagine they are not going to fight back against the Empire. But anyway, so this isn't just a service. This is Burns' funeral service. Which, if they believe that Shinra is responsible for Burns' death, they might not end up joining Company 8 or allying themselves with Company 8. I don't know. The new lieutenant, who I don't think is actually lieutenant, but he's someone else. I forget his name. Oh, Burns, be thou at peace. La Tome. And Kareem just kind of grimaces, you're praying to an empty casket. Hoyan, listened to that silently. Captain Burns' funeral was carried out by Company 1 alone, martyred while pursuing the fugitive Akitaru Obi. His cause of death was declared murder by Shinra Kusakabe. Company 8 as total traitors or made enemies of the Empire. So yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying earlier. And we cut to Kareem, who's writing all this down in a journal or something. There's no way. Kareem does not buy it. Good for him. And Hoyan comes up to him. Do you recall Captain Burns' final words to us? Like I'd forget. Hoyan, Kareem, we jump back into flashback land. I have lived my life in devoted prayer. Even now, that hasn't changed. The ones who will change this world are you. He turns back to them, or looks back at them, and he turns around and puts his hand on their shoulders. I want you to think about what is to come. I am entrusting you with my absence. I say this because I am leaving for Fuchu. Sorry, but the old man was irresponsibly thick-headed. Captain Burns was trying to change something. We need to protect Company 1, the company the captain built. It's time to take responsibility. And what do you intend to do? There's somewhere we need to go. Now we're at Company 5's HQ, where we check in on Hibana. Where are you off to, Princess? I'm going back. Back to where I was raised. St. Raffle's Convent. Both Karim and Hibana are going back to St. Raffle's Convent, where, of course, we know Rekka was doing his experiments there. Their eyes are laid on the land where destiny and mystery intersect. In a flower garden, ruined by a blazing past, they go to meet the truth of the world. To be continued, Chapter 198, Memories of a Flower Garden. Okay. So this is not the excitement of the last several chapters, of course. But it was still pretty good for what we saw. It's mainly just people kind of... last time Haumea declared the end of the world was arriving, now that the 8 pillars have apparently already been born without us noticing. So we're definitely seeing everyone prepare themselves for a final conflict with the Whiteclads and the Empire now. With both 7, 8, and 4 all ready to go. 4, of course, is not officially joined up with 7 and 8 yet, but they've declared that that's their plan. And Kareem, very, very suspicious about everything. And both him and Hibana have eyes on the convent, where Rekka's madness began. Things are kind of shaping up into... Last time, I thought we were going into the final arc. Right now, I don't... After this, I think we're moving into the penultimate arc. I think we're going to have this arc at St. Raffles, where we're finally going to get, answers to everything. Everything is going to get laid out. We'll maybe find out who the 7th and 8th pillars are. Iris, probably, and then whoever number 8 is. Or Iris and whoever number 7 is. Again, numbers are kind of weird there. At least Hibana and Kareem will find out everything, and then much like we saw in Holy Sol, tell Company 8 everything, and then we'll move into the final battle territory. Final arc territory, I should say. So yeah, we're not quite as close to the ending as I thought we were, because before we can go to the ending, we have to go back to the beginning. Yeah. So, is there anything else to say? No. I kind of wish I had just jumped into the outro after, before we can go to the ending, we have to go back to the beginning. But I didn't, because I thought there might be more to say, but that would have been a great final line. So anyway, I'm going to stop embarrassing myself and end this video here. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video itself. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or, do whatever makes you happy, And remember, your life is your own, okay? Bye!